stand on up and join me for a quick stretch break. We're going to start with dynamic side bend. So reach that left arm up as you lean over to the right, bring that arm down, and same thing, other side. So you're just reaching up and leaning to the opposite side. So getting a nice stretch through the side of your body. We'll go ahead and stay here for a few, and then we'll turn this into a static stretch shortly. So a few more each side here. Reach up and lean. Make sure you have a gentle bend in those knees. Okay, even though we're focusing on the upper body and the torso, you still want to make sure you pay attention and have proper form down in that lower body as well. Let's do one more each side here. Reach up and lean, and then reach up and lean. Okay, let's turn that into a static stretch. So raise that left arm up above your head, grab onto that wrist with the opposite hand, pull up, and then lean to the right. Let's just hold here. Okay, so we started with that dynamic movement to warm the body up a little bit, and now we're turning into just a static hold. So pull up on the arm, and then lean to the side. Stay on this side for just a little bit longer. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release those arms down. Same thing, other side. Raise that right arm up to the ceiling. Grab onto that wrist with the opposite hand. Pull up, and then lean to the side. Okay, same thing, just opposite side. Getting a nice stretch, again, all through the side of the body here, and those obliques, possibly even down into the hip, depending on your tightness level. Hold here, breathe through it. Maybe about 10 more seconds on this side. 3, 2, and 1. Release those arms down. Moving into something for the lower body, we're just going to start with some step back. So all I want you to do is alternate stepping one foot back and then the other foot. Okay, so just taking it into somewhat of a staggered stance here, stepping one foot back and then the other. So just loosening up through the hips a little bit with this dynamic movement. And just like the first exercises, we're going to start with this dynamic movement, and then we'll move into a static version. So continue here, a few more each side. Step back, bring your feet back together, and then step back again. Let's do one more each side. Last one. All right, let's turn that into a static hold. So go ahead, step that right leg back. Okay, ideally I want you to be on the ball of that back foot. That back leg is relatively straight. You're gonna bend into that front knee and tuck the hips. Tuck that tailbone. Feel that stretch in the hip flexor. So the top of that leg that's in the back. And let's just hold here. Okay, so a nice static hip flexor stretch. Just a nice tall spine. Okay, hands can be just resting on the hips. If it feels better, you want to reach those arms up towards the ceiling, feel free to do that. I'm just going to keep my hands on my hips for this one. And make sure you're tucking that tailbone. That's such an important aspect of this stretch. As soon as you do that, you'll probably feel that stretch a little bit differently, probably a lot more compared to not tucking those hips. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet back together. Same thing, other side. So step that left leg back. Okay, bend in that front knee. Tuck those hips, and let's hold. Okay, same stretch, opposite side. And make sure that knee is directly over the ankle. Make sure you're not having that knee go over past the toes here. So if you need to, scoot that front foot up a little bit. A few more seconds on this side. Stretch through that hip flexor. I know I feel this one. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those feet back together. Move it back into the upper body. Let's do some butterfly arms. So place those fingertips gently behind the ears, and from here you're just going to close your elbows and open. Close and open. Keep those fingertips right where they are, and you're just simply closing those elbows, bringing those elbows as close as you can, and then opening back up. Every time you open those elbows back up, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, and let's hold this third one. This is our static stretch for this round. So fingertips are gently behind the ears, and you're just drawing those elbows back, pretending someone's behind you and they're pulling on your elbows. And shoulders are down and relaxed, so take notice if you're shrugging those shoulders up. Draw those shoulders down. Pull those elbows back. Give you about 10 more seconds right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release those arms down. Let's wrap on up our break with a big inhale and exhale. Inhale those arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale them down. And there you go, a dynamic and static stretch, both for the side of the body, that lower body, as well as the chest and the shoulders. Way to go, the way to take a stand for your health.